Billin of Town Murph.
Top Billin.
Yo, big shout outs to the folks over at BetUS for sponsoring this video. Top Billin, back at it again. In full disclosure, I'm only going to talk about what I saw in the first half because I have some stuff to do. These late starts on the East Coast on a Saturday night at this particular point in time, not good for your boy, man. Got to get ready for this UFC pay-per-view tonight. So let's get to it. Yosemite Sam, your boy was cooking in the first half. He got off to a bit of a slow start. The offensive line did as well as far as the pass pro and the run blocking. But, man, once they heated up, everyone heated up. Easop Winston here, we see on this vert route. What Yosemite Sam sees here, this is a beautiful throw here. The position of the safety, a little bit too far inside, especially if he doesn't react quickly and right away. Yeah, he's toast. He won't be able to get there. And if Easop Winston can run like we know he can run, the results, you know what it is right here. Look at that. Sam with the ease of motion and yaka over the shoulder. Ken Griffey style with it. Look at the late hands, right? Tracking. My man's not there, so he can't really react to this. Even though you can react to the eyes, I would just play it through the man. But look, he never gets the hand up to telegraph. He lets it get all the way down there, and then my man has to go late with it. It's already over, my man. What are you doing? Why are you doing all that right there? It's already over. Right? After the fact, man. That's fact. Let's see it from this direction right here. Good clean pocket there with those wider splits. Look at the spacing here. Half moon theory in full effect there. Yosemite Sam, of course, with those shooting those nines, those Dillingers right there. And shock. Oh, my God. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful by both parties involved here. Not by this man who's all laid out. I got him, coach. I got him. He's like, hey, dumbass. Play is over. You don't got him. What are we doing here? Great throw by Yosemite Sam. But guess what that was set up from? Your man K-Mac. Kenny McIntosh doing the damn thing now. For some odd reason, people want to come here and talk trash to me about Kenny McIntosh all of a sudden. But all he does is continuing to do stuff like that. My man slippery, powerful, has really good hands. His pass protection may need some work, right? It wasn't really his deal there at the University of Georgia, but you can get better at pass protection. There's no doubting that this dude is a hell of a runner. Remember, he was a 7th-round pick. We're talking about a potential 4th-string running back or 3rd-string running back, whatever, however they do it. So let's not go overboard with this. I barely even want to talk about this, right? Because Seattle has 2 really good backs as a 1-2 punch in Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. But, man, it's rich people problems when you have a guy like Kenny McIntosh and even George Holani. But, man, Kenny McIntosh got hot like he was in the first game, running through arm tackles. Can't bring that guy down, the first guy. He's just a load, man. Dope Diddy. Let's see it from this angle right here. Oh, this is another one. Let's let that run full speed. Look at that. Zone play. And look at him. He went vert and then bent it back. Ran against the grain. Check this out right here. What we get? Get some of that split flow work, right? So split flow. It's going to be an inside zone. He can see the organic push there. Go and get vert, which, of course, pinches the linebackers. Also allows him to rebound and work off of the cross formation block and then get vert that way. That's good vision. Then, of course, change the elevation with the pad level. Steps out of the first tackle. I'm stepping out. My man's always stepping out. Oh, look at that. Breaks that tackle, continuing to run. He runs hard. That's Kenny McIntosh for you, man. Check it out again. Vert. Vision is there. You see that jump cut? I've shown that before when he was at the University of Georgia. Then you get the vision. Carrying the ball tight to the vest, carrying it in the correct hand for first and foremost there. Ball high and tight when you're going to take contact. Bang. Look at that right there. My man right here slung off. Bang. Fertilizes him. 3-4 car pile up. It's all good. Continuing to drive those legs, man. K-Mac, Kenny McIntosh. Doing the damn thing for the second time.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
Once again, the usual suspects from the first game. K-Mac, Kenny McIntosh, Yosemite Sam Howell, Laviska Shenault. So Laviska Shenault, in some ways, even outshining your boy Jake Bobo because it's just easier to get him the ball. Look at him winged off here, works to the tight slot, and then they do this play again with the sweep with Holani blocking for him. And look at the aggression my man runs with. He always reminded me of Cordero Patterson. Everybody know who that is right there? Him and Cordero Patterson, very similar. Cordero faster than Laviska Shenault there, but man, they're both equally as physical. Laviska's probably a little bit more physical. I love this right here. Looks like there's a build to this as well. All right, let me go ahead and let that run through. Somebody be complaining, but look at that right there. Oh, stepping out. Look at here. Your man, combined with all these guys with this physicality, whether it's Kenny McIntosh or Holani, Charbonnet, even Kenneth Walker gets involved in that. Got guys like DK Metcalf and Jake Bobo. A lot of physicality. Jackson Smith and Jigba, physical guy. So you can see it on both sides of the ball starting to take shape there. But we see right here, man, this is almost like could be kind of a midline drawing. Like he could keep this and get vert himself. He being Sam Howell. Suppose he pressed it up this way. You can see that natural equator right there for him. Right? You can see that natural gap there. But handing the ball off to this guy, yeah, they need to do that and do that as much as they can, right? But listen, rich people problems. Too many mouths to feed on the Seattle Seahawks on offense. That shit is crazy. Let's flip the script a little bit. Boye Mafe is always going to stand out. I like this right here. Boye Mafe in the game. Darryl Taylor in the game. We know how he gets after it. And then Derick Hall, who is definitely standing out. Now, keep in mind, let's be real here. Tennessee didn't play any starters on both sides of the ball. So we're going to have people come in here and point that out, at least when it's about people who they don't like. So, you know what I mean? If it's somebody who they do like, though, they're not going to point out that they're playing against second and third stringers or rotational guys. These are swelled rosters, too. So a lot of people playing who will be working at Wawa next week. So keep that in mind. But we know Boye Mafe won't. But look at this right here. Look at the move and the aggression. Look at him. Look, I want you to look at Mafe and Hall here. Hall got this man on roller skates on ice. Look at this. Bang! They both, that's a meeting of the minds right there. So my man's with it. Look at him right there. All that shit, you already know the deal right there, right? Shockwaves sent through his spine, right? Rolled up into the small of his back, but rolled up into his ass, all the way into his hamstrings, into his calves. His shit was done. He stiffened up with it. Look at that. Bang, right there. No bend in his knee at all. Derick Hall all up in his chest. Look at that. Grabbing the man up by his shirt lapel. It's a strong kid right there, ladies and gentlemen. Walking that man. So he initially really gets it going right there. Darryl Taylor out there widening up, right? But he gets his jersey tugged. He probably would have had himself a sack. But then look at Mafe. Watch Mafe's closing speed. Look at that. Come on. My man was flying. That's hard right there. All three of those guys in the game at the same time, of course. During the regular season, you got to have Uchenna Nwosu out there, the top of them all, right? The top guy of them all. But, man, some of the fabricated pressures from Michael McDonald, your boy Mike McDonald, right? Michael McDonald, isn't that the dude? He was a singer, wasn't he? Anyway, but from Coach McDonald, was looking really good out there. I definitely have to come back and do that when the All-22 comes out, right? So it's just a quick post-game joint on the first half. I definitely want the All-22 on this one. Derick Hall, speaking of, check this out. Bang, bang, and then makes the tackle. Man, that is some straight up savagery. Right? Look at this. Cross formation block. He meets that inertia in. Bang. That dude was done. Right? He disappeared into thin air. He disappeared into thin air. The offensive lineman coming around right there. He trying to get him some. He like he may have turned down the funk, right? He didn't want none of that. He saw what happened to his homeboy. He just sat it down right there. And then Derick Hall is able to squeeze down and get him a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Look at that. It was so gruesome. One of the teammates had to try to come here and clean it up for no reason. I don't even know what's going on, right? Derick Hall get up, and he's like, hey, man, stop it. He pushed Derick Hall. Derick Hall ain't go nowhere. Right? I know Radigan behind him, but look, he ain't go nowhere with it, right? Man is still right there, and this dude's scared as hell. You know when you put somebody and you go backwards a little bit, you know you scared as shit. You're like, oh, shit, I done messed up. Right? I done messed up, sir. How do I want my prison loving right about now? Look at that. Yo, boy, look at that. Then look, come on, man. You get people, this is a different Seahawks type team. Remember when I first started covering the team, I used to remark on certain instances, right, when there was a little skirmishes and shit, there was a whole bunch of people on the Seahawks who would turn down the funk. It doesn't look like that anymore. Look like they got the brand of people on the style of people that someone like Mike McDonald, who comes from the hardest team in the league, the Baltimore Ravens, is used to. Look at this zone awareness here by Kobe Bryant, slam dunk giant. Outplay the Kobe, son, don't try it. Yeah, people won't remember that commercial right there. But look at this right here. Combo route on him, and look at Kobe Bryant jumped that, right? Left his man, right? That's that play recognition right there. Left his man. You could already see he already knew it right away. You can see him looking at Kobe Bryant. He's like, oh, no, I hope he does not throw this pass right here. Who's that, Mason Rudolph? I hope he doesn't throw this pass. And he threw it. Kobe had a good jump on that bad boy. Almost there. Close but no cigar. Good awareness by him. He had a missed open field tackle on a running back. But, man, some of those running backs are hard to tackle in the open field there. But by and large, man, I like what I see from Kobe Bryant out there. And I love what I see from my man Kayvon Wallace. Dude is physical as hell. He's always been that way since Clemson. All right, last one right here. I got to bounce my man K-Mac handing out stiffies, no diddy. Look at this. Oh, Saturn man made him touch earth. Made him touch earth. And, yeah, so – listen, I don't know what people are talking about, right? You got people, I read an article, man. I had to run here to talk to you about it and say some stuff, man. They said that Halani's getting first team reps and all this. But then they come out in the game and they just keep feeding Kenny McIntosh, right away. This time he starts the game and he's doing his thing. Corner tries to squeeze down there. Bang, right in the face, man. Right in the chops. Bink. Bink this shit, made him touch earth, right? Made him exotic dance his way up out of the situation as well. And then there you go. Get invert on him. Look at it. Right? Wanting to get more yards. Steps back in there, leans forward. Kenny McIntosh right there. So, like I said before, man, we're talking about third and fourth string running backs. I don't want no parts of that, right? Whoever makes a team, whoever gets the third carries on a team, think about this. This team has a tight end and Noah Fant. It has 3 legitimate receivers in Lockett Launcher, Mayan Jigba, and Dennis Rodman Jr. himself, DK Metcalf. It has 2 running backs that are a 1-2 punch. Both those guys could be starters on any team, right? Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet. How many carries and catches could a third or fourth string running back get sans injury? Think about it that way, right? I know it's preseason. We have to talk about stuff like that, but sometimes you got to take note and really take inventory here of what we're doing. Like, once again, what are we doing here? So, talented team there on offense, talented team on defense. We shall see how it comes together. I just want to see the real guys out there or the first string guys out there and some of the top rotational pieces going against other top players, right? I'm already tired of preseason, can't even front, right? So it's almost over. It's almost time to get to the real thing. Keep it locked right here. And make sure you keep it locked with BetUS, where we're going to give you 125% bonus on your first 3 deposit with a 10% gambler's insurance. You know you're getting those 24-hour payouts, that 24/7 customer support, and it's BetUS, baby. You're just getting top quality service, period. All right? Your boy Jersey Murph, as always, keep tapping in. We'll have more in a little bit. All right? Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.